Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to understand our next keyword as an operator, which is nothing but is null and is not null. So to explain this concept, I'm going to take help of this student table in which I have some null values already inserted. So let's start. I'll save the code over here. I'll just write select all the columns from students table. So let me run this code. This is your student table, guys. Okay. So now let's say I have asked you to write the query for this question. Write a query to display all details of students whose phone number is null. Whose phone number is null. So we have to write a query to display all details of students whose phone number is null. So you have to check, is your phone number null? No. Is your null? No. Is your null? Yes, true. So consider Charlie in the output. Again, I will check, is your phone number null? Yes. So display David in the output. Yes means the condition is true, guys. So let's write the query. See, if I write it like this, select all details from students table wherever phone number is equal to null. If I use equal to operator for null, what will be the output, guys? Let me show you the output. I'll just run this code. What I'm getting? I'm getting complete result as it is. Okay. I'm getting complete result, and that to be because of this query, not because of this query. Here I'm not getting anything, guys. So what is happening? In our previous videos, we have seen, if you write select null is equal to null, what will be the output? If you try to compare null is equal to null, the output will be null only. If you try to add null plus 5, output will be null only. You cannot use any operator with the null, guys. Result will be null only. So when you have written this query where you are telling wherever phone number is equal to null, return it. So what is happening, my dear? Look here, everyone. It is executing from student, so it will target the student table. It is checking, is this phone number equal to null? As soon as we are comparing something with the null, the result is true or false? Result is null, guys. So you are not getting true also, you are not getting false also, you got null. So MySQL don't know what to do if we are getting null. If it is false, MySQL will ignore this record. If it is condition is true, if phone number is equal to null, condition is returning true, then MySQL will target that row. But now this phone number will come inside this phone number. It is checking, is this phone number equal to null? Condition returns not true and false. It returns null, guys. So we cannot compare any value with the null like this. So we should write, if phone number is null, then you return that records. Now if I execute the query, see, wherever phone number is null, those records we got. Now if I ask you, you have to write a query to display all details of employees whose phone number is not null. It should not be null. Then what you will write? Select all the details from students table where phone is, just write not null. That's all, guys. So now if I execute the query, see, if you write select everything without any condition, all details you got wherever phone number is null also. Here you told wherever phone number is null, only those records you give. Here you are telling wherever phone number is not null, only those records you give. So see, wherever phone number is null, it is not displaying. Here, wherever phone number is null, it is displaying. Here it is displaying all the details, guys. So clear how is null is not null works, and why this is null is not null required, guys? Because we cannot compare this by using comparison operator. We have to make use of is null or is not null. Do remember our comparison operator is equal to, in MySQL we will write if 10 is equal to 10, what is the output, guys? True will be the output, and equivalent integer of true is 1. So this is comparison operator. So in this, if you write what? Phone is equal to null, if you write, what is the output, guys? The output will be null only. This we don't want. So that's why we have written phone is null. So what it does? Returns all records where phone is null. That's all. Okay. So this is how your is null is required. You cannot compare phone is equal to null like this because it returns null. If it is returning null, your DBMS won't target the record. When we are checking the condition, what is the condition? Wherever phone is not null. So it will check, is phone not null? Yes. Yes means true. If it is true, return this in the output. Is phone not null? True. Return output. Is phone not null? False. It is null. Is phone not null? False. It is null. If it is false, that record won't be returned in the output, guys. Okay. I hope I am clear with this. So let's solve the practice questions quickly. See, is null is used to find the records where something is null. Used to find the records where something is not null. Not null means data is present. So this is the student table we have created. Let's write the questions, solve the questions. Some I will solve, some questions you solve it for the homework. Okay. So first question, show the students who did not enter their email address. So we have to show such students whose email address is not present. So first, I'll erase this part. Okay. So I'll write select all details from students table wherever student email is null. That's all. Not present means wherever student email is null, we will display that data. You can check for Bob and David, email is null. Okay. Next question. Show the students who entered their phone number. So I have to display such students wherever phone number is not null. Who entered the phone number. Okay. So these are the students who has successfully entered their phone numbers. Okay. Next. Find the students whose email is available. So we will write wherever email is not null. So not null means wherever email is available, that data will be displayed to you. So you can check wherever email is available, that data we got it in the output. Wherever email is not available, that data it has not included in the result set. As simple as. Next. Find the students who did not enter their phone number. So wherever phone is null, who did not enter means their phone number is null, guys. So we have to display that data. I'll just refresh this. Okay. I'll run this. So can you see? Okay. Phone is. So we'll move towards the next question. Display the students who missed both email and phone number. So we have to find such a students who has not entered their phone number and email address both. So you can check row by row, guys. We will not display Alice because email and phone number both Alice has entered. We will not display Bob also because Bob has entered at least phone number. We will not display Charlie also because Charlie has at least entered email. We will display David, guys, because David is a person who has not inserted email and phone both. So that is what they have asked. We need to display such students' details where email and phone number both are missing. So what should be the query? Where email is null, and phone is also null. So both should be null, then and then only that data we have to display in the output. So now I'm going to run this. So can you see I got only debit where both are null. Logical AND operator will make sure this condition and this condition. When both are true, then only result will be returned. Okay. So next, show the students who have either email or phone number filled. So either email or phone number is required. So here we will write email is not null. Email should not be null. Okay. Or phone number is not null. So either email or phone number must be present. See, for Alice, either phone number or email must be present, but both are present. Good. For Bob, either email or phone number is required. Phone is there, no. For Charlie, email is there. For David, both are not there. So David we should not display. For Eva, email, phone number, both are there. So now if I run this code, see, we are getting Alice, Bob, Charlie, Eva. Because they have either email or phone number. At least one or both are present. It's not like both are not there, both are null. Okay. So this is how we will use OR operator. So you should understand when to use logical OR and AND. See, in the question only they have used OR. Next. List the students whose email is null, but the phone number is not null. So we have to find the students whose email is null and phone is not null. That's all. So now if I run this code, see, we are getting whose email is null and phone number is not null. Okay. Next question. List the students whose email is not null but phone is null. This you do it by yourself. Show the students who filled in both email and phone number. Same guys. Email is not null and phone number is not null. Those students we should display. Email is not null and phone is not null. Both should not be null. Both must be present. So now you can check Alice and Eva. They have entered both email and phone number. Okay. Show the students who have at least one null filled, either email or phone number. So see, here is the answer where email is null or phone number is null. At least one means either of the field must be null. Okay. So the same query, I'll paste it over here. We'll run the code. See, either of the field must be null. So check for first row. Is something null, email or phone number? No, nothing is null. So we should not display this. At least one field null should be present, either email or phone number. So that is what I am checking. Wherever email is null or phone number is null, if something is null, you return it. If both are null, then also you return. If one is null, then also you return. If one is null, return. If nothing is null, then don't return. That is how is null, is not null operator works. So I hope I am clear with all the practice questions over here. What you have to do is watch the recording, read this data, keep this table here in online compiler ready, read the question and write the answer from your end, guys. So this is all about our is null and is not null operator. Few more operators are remaining. We'll discuss in the next video. Thank you everyone and have a good day to all.